YouTube, what is up with y'all today? Tonight, rather. This is a talk video for the night. It's not really a review. It's more of an overview, my thoughts, my opinions on this. And yeah, so basically, it's just basically, y'all already see the title. I'm gonna keep on saying basically. If this shoe met this shoe and they had a kid, man, how would you think it looked if they had a baby shoe? You know what I mean? Another colorway. And that's what I thought about when I picked up the alternate Motorsport joints, man. Because basically, that's all it really is. You got the Jordan 4 right here. Now this is, when I was away from YouTube for a moment, I still end up copping this. Copped this for like $120 off Nike. This was like months ago, man, like summertime still. So still fresh. These were actually good enough. I was actually thinking about like picking up on these like twice, like 2 pair. I definitely was underestimating this one. This one is far superior to the white one that I showed in my last review. Well, my last talk as well. Not necessarily a review, but you know, because I call it a talk because I kind of, you know, I just want to know where people stand with these colorways now that it's the end of the year. And really time would tell if a shoe was going to be classic and really heralded as like, you know what I mean, that go-to shoe, that that damn near grail status. But a grail can be whatever you want a grail to be, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean. Is it going to be something sought after years later? Again, that's another thing with why I did my top 5 Jordans you will regret. Like not picking up this year video, because you would probably regret it not picking it up this year. But a year or two later, it might be like, you know, it might grow on you or something like that, and you'd be wishing that you had more. When you wish it that you just could have picked it up when it was sitting for like 110 or 120 or less than 150. You know what I mean? So yeah. So my question is basically to y'all on that. Like, what do y'all think about that? Like, is it anything y'all picked up on? You know, some people waited late like me. Me personally, I felt like this colorway this shoe really wasn't worth $190 or anything like that. This is one of the ones that's worth like $150, $160, you know, and just another Royal One teaser. I mean, look at this colorway. You know, obviously the bread one is held up there, and then these come, you know what I mean? These come probably second to people, or the gray and black ones. Y'all need to retro them gray, black, and white ones and do a bread one restock, because I need them bread ones. I'm surprised I even got these, but I was lucky enough to get them. But yeah, so when I think about these, I think about these as well. Like, oh, like that's why I said that in my one video as far as like top 5 Jordans you regret picking up. It's like, will this be one that you regret picking up? You know what I mean? To me, again, I think these are better than the original white pair. This alternate Motorsport 4 is definitely classic. And to me, just like how the Bread 1 is, this is how I think about the Bread 4. You know what I mean? Like crazy, classic, clean. And this is one of the ones that he wore it himself and everything. Now, if these would have came out back in the day, I think people would have been on them for nostalgic purposes, and the price has been through the roof. It'd get the same kind of love that the Royal One gets. But to me, I feel like this one is the Royal One to the Bread One, you know what I mean? Except obviously these are 4, so the Bread 4, I mean the Royal 4 to the Bread 4. So that's one of the things that clicked with me. I feel like this is classic, clean. They was taking it in another direction with the leather. This is one of the ones that if you double up or triple up on this, you could possibly wear this in the rain, you know what I mean? Because you already got 1 or 2 on ice just for safety, you know what I mean? So it's up to you. That's if you wear your kicks in the rain. But this one, crazy. And at first I was thinking, like, how come they just didn't put the nubuck on it? When I was seeing pictures of these, I was just like, where the fuck is the nubuck, dude? Like, put the nubuck on it, and it'll be crispy. So then I ended up seeing these in store, and I was like, oh, these not bad. It's not bad. And I kept on talking myself out of it, like, but the black is matted. It's not. It don't look like it's like an oiled up leather or whatever like that. Like, it doesn't look like baby oil was on it. Like, it's not like how the Oreo 4 was. You know, the Oreo 4 looked like it been lubricated up. Pause. But this when I'm talking about this, this just looked dry. But when I got these and this actually grew on me, I'm just like, man. And I seen these shoes go again for another deal. These sold out damn near by now, like 120. Lowest I seen 115 ever on the internet, brand new. I'm not talking about used. Dude done lawnmowered and ran to the store, got milk with him and fixed on his car and changed the tire. I'm talking about brand new DS. You know what I mean? Cause you know how the store game go. They gotta get rid of certain stores. Stores gotta get rid of they stock, and the seasons change and all that stuff. Some people hold on to their stuff for a long time. One of them sneaker stores that I see hold on to their stock for a long time is Shoe Palace. Shoe Palace, I think they still got grade 8s. You know what I mean? Like, the grade 8s, I'm still contemplating on those. Again, that's another shoe I don't want to pay $190 for. 140, 120 maybe. Of course, if you want to drop it less than that, that's even better. But this is going towards the way of more of them lifestyle colorways. We had the Sequoia 8 drop. I think that was at the top of this year. So many shoes they dropping. But the Sequoia 8 was definitely a lifestyle fashion kind of shoe. Same thing kind of with this in a way. That's why it took me a minute to understand. I seen Jordan on TV. I watched him play, not in these, because I was a little dude when he was playing in these, but like in the 11s and afterwards, really, for the most part, I seen that last part of Jordan, but with the Bulls. But and I know it's older guys that probably watch the channel, probably done seen the whole damn thing. You know what I mean? Probably from his college days all the way up, or probably from his first three-peat all the way up. And there's probably some guys that just ain't never see it. But what do we got YouTube for? But anyway, back to these. Classic, clean, crazy. And one of the things that I really just like, it just kind of give you like a more of a Orlando Magic kind of like feeling. And looking at the inside, it's probably been 1,000 reviews on these, because these just been sitting though, and I didn't even notice this was even black and blue like that. But yeah, crazy. Practically damn near the same thing. These both, well, this one is a size 10, this is a 9.5 for a snug fit. If time was running out, you know what I mean, and these were going for a deal and it was just a size 10 left, I'd still swoop a size 10. And it was, if it was like 110, 120 or something for this. Definitely, I think these will probably hit grill status before the white ones ever do. You know what I mean? Like, these are clean. I see somebody else YouTube channel, I think it was on Complex. One of the guys was actually talking about how good the shoe was. I was like, man, what the fuck do you know what you talking about? It's people. I don't know. I didn't want to say he wasn't a sneakerhead or whatever, because you never know. Somebody could be talking that shit and had like 500 plus kicks at home. You know what I mean? Or he could probably have like 5 pairs of kicks. It was like, man, these the ones. These are the ones. And sure and behold, man, they sure was. One of the things that I do like, it got more like that purse leather at the top of the tongue, which is something different. The leather on this is different from the white one. You know what I mean? It's not that hard plastic stuff. This is crazy. So, but I probably might wax this joint. You know what I mean? Pause again. So, as far as doubling up, I double up on these before I double up on the white ones. But I don't want to be too long. I don't want to be all night. I just kind of want to do a quick comparison. And are they dropping these still next year? This one actually, once they put the Nike Air on the back of this one, it'll be madness. Go check out my white and blue motorsport video too if you haven't talked video. Well, once they put Nike Air on the back of this one, madness. You know what I mean? They do them right like they did them white cement 4s. Crazy, classic. And like I asked y'all in the first video with the white motorsports, is this one still a cop? With this one being a black. Now you could wear this one probably with a lot more stuff. It's not as stand out. It's just a little bit more subtle. You know, now that we got heat coming all out at the end of the year, would y'all cop if a deal popped up 110, 120, or would y'all just be like, hell no? If it ain't OG, if it ain't OG, I'm not buying this. You know, you got some people that's like that. Or would you just maybe buy this, beat it? Me, I ain't gonna really beat this shoe or nothing. I just treat it like a normal, like I treat the rest of my kicks, you know? Keep them clean, all that stuff. Practically, that's it. Anyway, rate, comment, and subscribe. This Nail Goodfella Nail. The light bulb acted funny. I don't know if it was flickering or flashing or whatever. I am out this joint. I got more I got more pickups on the way. Probably got an H&M pickup on the way. And I just want to keep the talk videos going. I don't want to too much get repetitive with the whole like pickup thing, because everybody already seen this and the white one. My thing is just, what do y'all think this far already at this time of the year? You know, again, time will tell if stuff is stick and if it be classic. I think this one will actually grow on people in the same vein, somewhat. I ain't gonna say completely the same exact, but somewhat like probably the Royal one did. If these retroed again and these like got some hype behind them, I could see them being like selling out. But this years from now, when, you know, J's take a dip and then come back in with maybe another generation or something. So I don't know. It ain't gonna be this one, because everybody gonna remember that this set, and you know. But it'll be funny to hear people craving for this. Like, man, if they could just drop them alternate 4s, the black ones, those the best ones or whatever, you know. That'll be crazy. But yeah, I'm out this joint. Peace.